Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. This is all my empties for the month of February. It is a shorter month. I was also sick for 10 days, so it kind of pushed me back. But I do feel like I had a lot completed. And the reason for that is a lot of these were on the lower end when I started using them in February. So I didn't have a whole lot more usage to go through in order to get these completed for the end of the month. So that's kind of why it looks like I have a lot. There's a total of 24 items here. And which works out great because right now I'm doing a 3 items out, 1 item in, and that is anywhere from like deluxe size to mini size to full size to jumbo sized items. So as long as I finish any one of those sizes, it counts as 1 out of the 3, and then so I would divide any of my points up in the month by 3, and that's how many points I would have in my collection. So to keep it simple, I'm counting my items that I have in total for the end of the month, and then I'm only taking the amount that equals to divisible by 3. I hope that makes sense for you guys. I just want to make sure that I'm getting out more than I'm bringing in stuff. And this month was mini and deluxe size sample heavy. And also I will talk about a couple of these other things you probably have noticed are here that maybe shouldn't be here, but I'm putting in this month and I'll explain why. So a total of 24 items here completed. I'll just run over everything really quickly with you. I have the Sephora Skin Perfecting and Radiance face mask. This is just a single use. These are actually, I think I got at around the Christmas time, so I used one of those. I have my Ioni lashes. Those are completed. I have a 1 size. This is the pink version of it's called Ultra Pink setting powder. So that was finished. I have the Kiehl's, oops, oh my gosh, I knew that was going to happen. Super Multi Corrective Cream. I have a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in medium Pillow Talk 2. Also, I can't remember which brand this is from again. I always forget. Not Hermes. What is it called now? I'll think about it and I'll tell you because I'll remember in a little bit. My brain is just silly that way. And then I have a NARS Balm. I'm trying not to put my whole arm in the whole screen, but a NARS Balm. This is the one that I wanted to talk about that I'm putting in. If you've seen my turn and burn, the reason I'm putting this in is because this is the one makeup item I used while I was sick. And there's 4 different glossy balms in here, and I managed to use all of these up in 10 days. And I feel like 10 days of use is longer than some of these lotions and things that are deluxe size samples. Like, for example, this was an eye cream, but I actually got that finished a lot sooner because I ended up using it more all over my face than just for eyes. So that was more like 7 days uses. And then also this was only like 5 days. And so I'm thinking if this took me 10 days to finish this, why wouldn't I add that as an item? So I felt comfortable doing that. You guys don't have to care too much about that. I'm sure you don't really care. It's just I wanted to put that in as an item because I felt like I actually put a lot of use toward that and I really like that, and it's something that I would consider getting in the future. Very similar to the Tarte, I can't remember what they're called, but they're like the Tarte stick bombs. I also have a Dr. Jart Prejuvenation Firming Serum. I really like this as well. I have the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, the hydrating one. I actually put that on my wish list as well as the Hourglass one. I really like those a lot. Of course, the Dr. Barbara Sturm, fantastic. If I could afford this, I would be buying this all the time. It's really good. And I also have the Grande Repair Lash Serum or Lash Conditioner. Oh my gosh, can't say that word. And then the Duo Eyelash Glue. This is actually not too bad. And then I have, of course, the B21 Extraordinaire Eye Cream, the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Gummy Bear, which is such a good scent, or flavor, whatever you want to call it. It'll be a scent anyways. But then I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and that is all completely done. I even took the sifter out. I always do that on my loose powders. Always take those sifters out. I'm just going to maybe try and zoom you in a little here. I have the Bobbi Brown Face Base, Vitamin Rich Face Base. And then an Anastasia pomade in Auburn, which I love. That's my favorite one. It's it's darker because my brow hairs are like black. So when I put this in, it doesn't really orange them up or copper them up for me like I really want them to, but it does better, of course, than me using a dark brown. Talked about Ione. I also have this, which I love. I talked about this in my last Turn and Burn. This is the conditioner version, and oh my god, if just the smell, oh my god, I just have to smell it every time. It's so good. It's such a pepperminty smell, and I just love that so much. And then I have the Mac Stack Mascara, and I also have a Root Touch-Up. This is a pretty standard item in my MTs, which is the Root Touch-Up. And then I have a vitamin C and collagen serum. Now, I'm going to be honest, I got this at Marshall, so it was $10. And I went back and found another one, so I have that as a backup. Sorry, I'm trying to move it up here. But it's from Clear Visage, and this is fantastic, and it's a Korean skincare item. This is absolutely fantastic. The smell alone is beautiful. The way that it moisturized my face. It says moisturizing, exfoliating, and wrinkle reducing. I really just noticed like the moisturizing and hydrating kind of through this, but it's giving some collagen in my face, but it's also brightening my skin up, so I really like that. Really enjoyed that a lot. I had to go back and get more. And then this is Peach and Lily, the Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser that I got from my bestie Andrea, and the Retinol Overnight Serum, which I also really enjoyed, but it was just like oily, so I never really put a moisturizer over top of it because I never felt like the moisturizer would go into my skin after this oil was on. But that's everything. Those are the 24 items that I had used up for the month of February. I also have another one that's just waiting now till next month, which is today, because today is March 1st. So I'm just going to move this over. Actually, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'll move this over, but then I'll just put my new stuff down here. I hope that's okay for you guys. Now, I wanted to say that because I got 24 items out, and if you divide that by 3, that's a total of 8 points. So I had 2 points for my previous month, which is now 10 points. And I will be honest, I'm bringing in 11 items, which is a lot. And it's because a lot of these things were on sale, and also because they were available, and they usually aren't, and I'll explain why in a second. But I'm actually disappointed with myself. I'm going to be honest, and you'll see why in a second. But I'm not really upset with myself because I know like this March month is going to be a lot better, but February was hard. I'll just put it that way. Okay, the first thing I got is the Auric Glow Lust, and this is in Sunstone. I currently have it up here. I have the shade Selenite, which is my winter shade, and it's absolutely beautiful. And then Sunstone, if I can open this up properly. I'm doing this one-handed, you guys, so bear with me. I don't want to break anything or damage anything. But this one is more of my summer shade, and I really wanted this for my summer shade because I think putting this in with even like a tinted serum or a tinted moisturizer would be fantastic. So I picked that up because it was on sale. And then this is, I'm like so disappointed in myself for this purchase. I'm on a blush no buy. And I got this blush trio. And the reason I got this is because I saw a few Canadian content creators purchase these, and when I saw them on their cheeks, I was like, oh my god, like I need that so bad. And I went on because there was 20% off at Shoppers Drug Mart, and so I ordered a couple things, and I was like, as soon as I pressed the submit button, I went, oh my god, I shouldn't have bought that. And I'm disappointed. I'm not going to use this for a while. It's going to sit in my collection, but I say I'm not going to use it now, but I'd also like to try it to see if I need to return it. But anyways, I need to use what I have, but I have also been decluttering quite a few blushes from my collection, and I'm so proud of myself. And then I go and do this, so that was disappointing. But I really have no, like, yes, I'm disappointed because I purchased it on a no buy, but I'm not disappointed because I think this is going to be good for me. Oh, I need to just stop. But anyways, a couple of other things I purchased. I got this on sale as well, which is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores airbrush powder, the porcelain finish, or poreless finish airbrush powder, and I think this is just translucent. You can see there on the top. And so I picked that up because it was on sale. And then I also got this powder because it was on sale too, and this is the Lorac Pro Loose Setting Powder in Vanilla. And I've had this on my list for a while, so because I got 20% off, I had ordered that. Another thing I got from Shoppers Drug Mart is also this NARS Afterglow Tempting Eyeshadow Palette. I don't think I own just a NARS eyeshadow palette. I don't think I've ever owned just a NARS eyeshadow palette. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever owned anything. The only eyeshadows I own is the bronzing face palette from NARS that I got last year, and I haven't used that yet. So I wish I could open this. Oh my gosh, I wish I could. Hang on. There we go. So this is what it looks like, and I think I'm really going to enjoy this, especially for work. But the middle one is supposed to be a duochrome, but of course I'm into indie brands, and it's not going to be anywhere near what an indie brand shimmer looks like. But I'm going to be honest, this is very beautiful, and I think it'll be really, really nice, especially for work days. Although I wear everything during a work day. I'll just leave this here and I'll put that back later. All right, the next couple of things I'm going to show you are, I wasn't going to charge myself points for these because it's a collection situation, and I told you guys in my last update, I think, that when I ordered some of this, it's from Lethal Cosmetics and it's the Dexter collab. The reason I wanted to order these is because I ordered the black lip gloss, and I really wanted to order the red lip stain. So I actually ordered both of the red lip stains. One is a really dark one and one is a light one. And the dark one is called, let me see if the names are on the back here. Oh yeah, this one is Dark Passenger, which is the darkest one, of course. And then this lip stain is called Born in Blood, and this is the red one. And because it's Dexter, I couldn't help myself. And I wasn't going to like charge myself any points for those, but if I'm holding myself accountable, I need to use the points that I'm bringing in or taking out. No. You know what I mean. I need to charge myself those points because that's what a rehab is. I'm trying to work on my purchasing, and yeah. This one I will not be giving myself or taking a point away for, though. This is the brush trio, or not trio, oh my gosh. The brush kit, and I'll open that up. And the reason for that is this is more like gimmicky for me. I'm not sure how the quality will be on these. They don't look like they're going to be like top quality. And in all honesty, this was just a gimmick purchase for me, which I need to stay away from. So I am happy to have the brushes. I'm super happy to have the brush roll that says Dexter on it. I love that so much. But was that absolutely necessary? No. Now for the bigger purchases, if you can't think those are already big already. I know you guys have seen these if you watch any of my updates on any of my other videos, but I already got in the Adept Minka, and this just came in February. I ordered it in December or January. I can't remember when it released, but I got it in February. So it didn't come out of my January one, but I knew it was going to come out in my February one, so I got this one. I don't know if I can open it. Oh yeah. So that is, whoop. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm trying not to be on camera or be on mirror. But that's what this one looks like. And of course, it's absolutely stunning. I love it. And I've used it multiple times in projects already in February. As soon as I got it, I put it in. And then I also got this Spellcraft from Lethal Cosmetics. And I think I ordered this at a separate time. My hand is going to be right in view. But I think I received this in February, so you wouldn't have seen it in my January update. And so that's why I'm showing you it now. But this is what it looks like, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm actually really, really enjoying Lethal Cosmetics formula. I've never tried it before. I guess I just never was like drawn to the way their palettes were. And now I'm like really opening up my eyes to like, it's a good formula. I really enjoy it. And I'd like to get more in the future. So I like the two palettes that I own. But I definitely would like to get more. I'm sorry about being all over the place with my camera. That's terrible. But I gotta try and... Oh, I'm not gonna get that in there, I don't think. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. Even I'm annoyed. Okay. And last but not least, I have 2 more purchases coming in, and these are from Bella Beauty Bar. The first one is the Basic Witch eyeshadow palette. I should have just taken these out of their sleeves beforehand, because this is getting, like, I'm frustrated with myself for not opening these up earlier. But I'd like to show you, and then my son's getting mad at me because he wants attention, so I'm not even sure if I can pull that out of here. Here, I'll do it like this. There we go. And I'll leave it over here to the side. But it has the same inside as it does outside, and this is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. Nice singing, honey. Yeah, I love this. The Perfectly Wicked shade is gorgeous. That Cauldron shade, oh, like, I need it on my face today. I might have to do my makeup today. I wasn't going to, but I might have to do my makeup today. Now that I'm, like, actually bringing this stuff in and putting it in my inventory, I'm definitely going to have to play with that one. I'm actually trying to pull the other one off the sleeve right now. And I got these from I Feel Beautiful Canada. And I actually didn't think I was going to be able to get either of these in Canada. But this is the Basic Witch and then Dead Roses. And both are Blend Bunny, not Blend Bunny, Bella Beauty Bar. Sorry, Bella Beauty Bar. And I really wanted this one. And my bestie Andrea, for my birthday, which was in January, she sent me money so that I could put it towards this palette. So that's what I did. So this is a gift to myself from me and her. And I just love this so much. This can be paired super well with Ultraviolet. And Ultraviolet is probably one of the favorite palettes in my entire collection right now. So I'm super pumped to play with this. And also this one as well, Basic Witch, can also pair really well with that other palette. So I'm really excited to play with all 3 of these together. I might have to have a month where I'm just doing like Bella Beauty Bar like looks all month, or at least half a month, because I'm just, oh, I'm so excited about these. It's unbelievable. And I guess I really like purple because this Spellcraft eyeshadow palette has a lot of purple in it, as does the Minka palette. So I'm learning new things. I'm learning that mauves are not something that I'm obsessed over wearing, but I'm also learning that I really like bright neon-y pinks and purples. Like, I love any kind of purple, like cool tone, mid-tone, raspberry, anything. So, but just to go back to the items that I'm bringing in, I have 4 eyeshadow palettes here, 1 here, and then I have 2 lippies, 2 loose powders, and then this. So those are the items that I'm counting, and then I'm not counting this because it's just a gimmicky brush thingy. So I'm not even sure if the brushes are going to work for me, but I definitely want to give them a go. I hope the brushes actually say Dexter on them too. Let me just check while I'm still filming. Yeah, they all say Dexter on the handle, and they also have a spot where like your thumb or your finger can go while you're, that's interesting. And I love the red tip. Like, I love the red, black and red. Oh my gosh, love. That was my wedding colors, actually. I was a lot more gothy-ish looking back then in the day than I am now. But I really loved black and red. I loved all of that stuff. And I still have goth moments every now and then. So you just can't take the goth out of the girl. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love to hear your comments down below and just some like support of like, I got this and I can maintain my low buy, no buys situation. And this was just a bad opportunity for me because things are happening or have happened. And I shouldn't use retail therapy as a form of like getting through things. I need to be more mindful and just use the things that I have. And in all honesty, I have been really enjoying getting to know my collection every single year. It just seems better and better and better. And this year I have a lot of things I'm going to be parting with. And I was considering adding like points back into my beauty bank for the things that I'm decluttering that just didn't work for me. But I also am trying to not hoard points, and I want to be mindful of like what I'm getting out, like all the things that I'm working really hard on finishing. And also be mindful about the things I'm bringing in. And I'll be honest, all of these 10 things that I'm charging, or is it 11? All the things that I think it's supposed to be, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I charged Okay, so because I'm not charging myself for this, it should be 10, so I'm at 0 and not minus 11. So, sorry, I'm at 0 for points. I'm not in the negative. So, I will just change that. I'm so sorry about that. But, so I'm at 0 for points, which is fine as long as I'm not pulling like -3 or -5 or minus whatever. I just don't want to be stuck in a negative, which means I'm over purchasing. So I've used up all my points for January and February, and that's not where I want it to be. But I have these beautiful things now that I get to play with for the next however long they work for. And I feel like I've made really good, solid purchases, especially with the eyeshadow palettes here. This is definitely a good purchase because the Auric Glow Lust is probably one of my favorite base products I have in my whole collection. And these are two powders I have never used before, and they were both on sale. I think this one was 50% off, or like 40 or something, and then this one was 20% off, but at Shoppers Drug Mart. And then of course I allowed myself, because this is a limited edition and it's Dexter, and Dexter is like one of my very favorite TV shows. So I had like good solid reasons for purchasing this. And also with NARS, I've never actually tried NARS eyeshadows, and I thought this was a really beautiful palette to try. So I have decluttered way more eyeshadow palettes than I've brought in. I even am going to be decluttering more, and I really need to be mindful now. This is a lot to bring in a month. It's just a lot. So as happy as I am with the things, my goal is to just love my current collection, so buy less. But I think March I'm going to try to buy way less, if I can, maybe nothing at all. Do I have anything on the way? I think I have one eyeshadow palette on the way from Sephora, because it's from Give, and I think they're clearing all the Give stuff out, and it's one of the newer eyeshadow color stories, but it's just a teeny tiny small one, and it was $19. So that one I think is coming still, but I think that's the only thing in March that will be arriving. And then after that, I don't think I really have anything else I need to buy. But anything I do like and try, I'm just gonna, like these things, I'm gonna add them to my wish list, see if I like them. But I could really use the support in the comments. That would really mean a lot, because even though I'm happy with the things I've purchased, I'm not feeling any guilt or remorse or anything of the things I've purchased, but at the same time, it's still a lot. So yeah, it's still a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I know I've gone on a little longer. I've used up $364.04 worth of products over here in this month. And then my total running is $804.98. And I'm really hoping that I can hit that $5,000 mark this year. I do want to let you guys know that when I do total these, it's the current retail price, not what I paid, because I have bought so much in the past that it would be so hard for me to go back and find the items that I've purchased or find receipts. I just couldn't do that. So I use the current retail price, and then also on these things, like the tags are usually on them, or I can remember, like I think the price was on this one. Yeah, so sometimes the price is there, but this one, like, I always try to do the price that I paid, because I can pretty much remember. I only buy them usually on sale. So most of these, I would say 90% of the items that you're seeing is full size, like especially for, say, something like this. I take the full size value and I divide that by the either mils or grams, depending on what's on there, and then I times them by how many are in here. So I actually am paying or giving myself less of a value on some of these samples, because the smaller the item gets, the more they charge. And so if I'm going by full retail value, some of these aren't getting the full value that they could if you were to actually think about unit cost and creating all of these little individual units. So I hope you guys understand what I mean when I say that. But I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be like, this is the exact accounting dollar to the penny. Like, it's not about that. It's just a generalized idea of like, how much am I using in a year, and can I get near that $5,000, whether it's like more $5 more or $5 less that I'm not aware of, like whatever. the idea is I'm pushing myself to use $5,000 retail value of the stuff that I have in my collection. So I don't care that this technically would be more than what I've actually given myself as a value. If they were to sell it as a mini or something, I don't care about that. Like, I just kind of want a generalized idea. And I can also see how much it would cost me to bring all this stuff in and use it all up. So it's just eye-opening. Yeah, it's eye-opening. Some of these things like this, I give myself the price that I actually paid for it because I know I buy these recent, and sometimes I get them on sale. So some of the things I do know I will give myself my price, but the rest of them are like, I would say for sure 90% are retail marketed value price. So just want to be aware of that. But I hope you guys had a great time watching this. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments. I would love to hear them. And I'll stop talking. Okay, bye.